switch my fashion up. Stop looking like Adam Sandler so much. Would be a good start. I'm gonna lose my 80 cents, dude. I mean, I still got some on the line, but that could possibly pan out. But as of right now, I'm down 80 cents for the day in the NFL.
It's a rough day to be a casual player, man.
Oh, though it looks like we just stopped them on 4th down, maybe. This game's essentially over-ish. It looks like they got the touchdown and went for a 2-point conversion. But anyways.
Because, yeah, a friend of the pod just recently got into this sort of sport betting. He's like, I thought you just bet on who wins. I'm like, no. You bet on, like, anything and everyone.
Touchdowns, yards, interceptions. You can bet on anything. And look, there's a reason there's a 1-800 number at the bottom of those apps, or at the top.
Yeah.
I started last year micro betting the NFL, and I found myself in the middle of June betting on the WNBA and baseball. I'm like, what am I doing? What's that number again? 1-800. I mean, I got my power washer out of it, but can't complain. I actually hit. I mean, a power washer, that's more than a trip to McDonald's. So I fared decent that bet.
So,
have you ever dabbled in the gambling world? Are you a casino player?
Yeah, I'm more of a little penny slots boy.
Penny slots. I'm not gonna knock it. I like a good slot machine.
I don't get it. Because I don't get betting.
So listen, with slot machines, I like the cool flashy colors and noises and stuff. I just put the money in, pull the thing, and it says either you win or you lose. I don't know. I don't get into, the diagonal wins and like that's too much to know. I can't memorize all that stuff. Just let me put my token in and pull the lever, or hit the button. Because really, one-armed bandits really have kind of gone away.
They do have like the electric card machine. That's all like basically solitaire style things.
Solitaire. Blackjack's my game at the casino.
I do like blackjack, but I haven't played blackjack in person.
No?
No.
Blackjack's my game, and I've run people off the table, not because I win, because it's called gambling for a reason. I don't play odds. I just, however I feel at that moment, I make a decision and live or die with it. It's called gambling, guys. Like, if you're in there to strategize and you're, get your rocks off by, doing the calculations and, this guy took a card and I should get, I can't. No. I'm going to look and I'm going to go, okay, I got this. Well, chances are I'm going to get, what, I'm just looking at my chances. I'm not trying to set somebody up further down the table. Like, no, I'm here to play my game. Right, I'm here to play my game. To hell with you. And that doesn't always go over very well with some people.
Yeah, that's why I kind of don't want to go on the table.
I did that on a cruise ship when I was on a cruise. It started playing full table, and then it was just me and the dealer. And I'm like, this ain't any fun anymore.
Yeah, just the house. It's like, ooh.
No, you can't. You have to have more players at the table if you have any chance at the house when you're playing solo like that. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna pull that off.
No, I'm very much a little bit like Austin Powers when it comes to blackjack. Like, hit me. I mean, Austin Powers. Hit it once,
baby.
Called it. At 5. No, but I'll get to 15 where people are like, maybe hold, maybe split. I'm like, hit me. They're like, you bust. I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, you could kind of like tech. I'm like, I play, and then I lose.
I shoot my shot.
If I lose, I try again.
Roulette. You do any the roulette wheels? Any of that fun stuff?
No, because I don't like that. It's like
Or what's that? What's the one where you like shoot the dice over the pay line? And snake eyes is bad, and it's like you get on a hot streak. I don't. What's that called?
craps.
Yeah, craps. That's what it's called. Yeah, they have like the long cane thing, and they're like, "Give me your chips, collect it, put your money on the rail. Let's go, folks."
I'd love to play, and I think there was a virtual one.
Do you do anything in person other than this podcast?
Yeah. If I don't have to talk to somebody, I like that. because I know it's all. Look, I know the machine is rigged, but I also know that if there's a guy at the machine, the guy's also going to be rigging it. So it's like the rigged machine is also getting rigged. I'm like, I don't want to.
You don't want to double down. You see how I use that that blackjack term, double down.
So yeah, like I like to meme. So I show up. I'm like, all my chips on 23.
There you go. That's one strategy. I've never done like roulette wheel like that. But craps, it's been a long time ago, so I don't think I'm exposing a gambling ring. But there was a holiday party when I sold siding and windows and stuff. There was a builder who threw a holiday party, and it was a casino themed, and he had a craps table set up and stuff. And we sat there and played and played and played, and I won all sorts of money. I didn't know what I was doing, but I won lots of money. And I didn't have to do much but just keep putting money down on the line, and they just kept giving me more and more money back. I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but cool.
Yeah, I haven't tried craps. I think I've done mostly roulette.
I've taken plenty of craps.
Many a crap in my life. But played craps, not so much.
Yeah, I don't like to play in my craps either.
Yeah. See, I haven't gone gambling just myself. Because if I go myself and maybe wifey, just ourselves,
that can get dangerous.
I don't know, man.
I blew through a lot of money at a casino going by myself one day.
See, I blew a lot of money at a casino because the casino also had a tattoo shop. I went to the tattoo shop.
That'll happen.
At the casino off the strip. And I got a tattoo. And then we went back to Circus. And I played $20 on the machine.
Let's transition now that you said Vegas.
Vegas!
I've been to Sin City. I stayed in the
Did you
Lux.
fear or loathe?
I loathed. I loathed. I want to go back so I can fear. But what's the pyramid? The Luxor? That's the one? Yeah, I stayed in the Luxor. We got in super late. I think it was like 1 a.m. local time. So imagine Detroit time. 3 hours. Yeah, that was rough. 3 hours forward. Yeah, we were dragging. But when we got to our room, once we got checked in and stuff, I'm like, all right, I saw McDonald's when we came in. There's a McDonald's in the hotel. I went down there. They served Pepsi. There was a McDonald's inside the Luxor that did not sell Coke. It was all Pepsi products. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Nothing against Pepsi. It's not really my jam, but like, where'd the Coke go?
That's like going into a left-handed kitchen, dude.
I think somebody explained it was like a licensing thing with possibly the building or in the Vegas area. Like, is Coke not a big sponsor in Vegas? I don't know. Jamie, pull that up.
Let's see. My phone's dying. Because no, I do remember there was no water fountain to be seen.
Water fountain?
There was absolutely no free water. Because that's how I live, dude. You've seen me at these mics, dude.
You are a water freak.
Wow.
Not freak. Water buffalo.
Fiend. Well, everybody's got like a drink. Somebody's got like 3, and then the few that have like 7.
So, Jamie pulled this up, and it says, it's a misconception that there is no Coke in Vegas. Rather, the availability of Coke versus Pepsi can depend on the specific casino resort. Some hotel groups like MGM Resorts have deals with Coca-Cola, while others like Caesars Entertainment partner with Pepsi. So, yeah, it seems like it was just like a licensing. So, which is weird that you can have like, how does that, like, who decides who gets the trump in that? Not to get political, but who gets the trump card in that?
That's a Pokemon reference.
But who gets the trump card? Like, McDonald's clearly has a licensing and partnership with Coca-Cola. So if you're going to bring McDonald's in, isn't that like being acceptant of like all of McDonald's? Seems like you want them to dump their kid at the street and just bring in this new kid.
See, I feel like that was they're like, oh, our resort is only Pepsi, but what if we brought in a McDonald's? And McDonald's is like, are you stupid? They're like, McDonald's! And they're like, we're not going to get sued. Pepsi. They're like,
I felt wrong.
5 miles this way, that way, or another way, we'll have another McDonald's. With Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it was weird. I felt wrong eating my Big Mac and drinking a Pepsi. It just didn't. It didn't.
Una McDonald's con una Pepsi. That's my life.
But yeah.
But that is going into a kitchen and finding everything is left-handed. It's like, huh?
That was every day when I would go into the kitchen, I would always have to completely reshift everything. I would work from one side of the grill to the other chef would work one side to the other. Not that we were both right-handed, just the way we worked. And his setups, just the way he moved quicker through the kitchen, we just had different rhythms. Yeah. And it was like, I had to spend 20 minutes before I even could function rearranging the damn kitchen.
Let's not make this a work episode again. Oh my lord. I thought guys, welcome to the podcast. Long cold intro.
Well, that was a long cold intro. We are back in the cafe with more cafe.
Guys, it's cold. It's really cold.
Yeah, well,
have you guys been keeping warm these last 3 days?
Yeah, what the shit? It was like snowed on Sunday. There's like a lot on the ground now. It's gotten colder. Scary out there, man.
I gotta start bringing out articles of clothing before I start bringing out the layers of clothing.
Farmer's Almanac says that we're gonna have a traditional old school Christmas, like winter, that like it's gonna be a snowy winter.
I like it. Okay.
Do you buy into the Farmer's Almanac at all?
No, I don't follow books.
No. It's been around for like ever. Apparently they're trying to get rid of it. I don't know if that's a Trump thing or not, but they're trying to get rid of the Farmer's Almanac.
That's very Back to the Future 2.
Back to the Future 2?
Not
the Sports Almanac. The Farmer's Almanac.
Wasn't there? But it was like the same like splash art.
Very reminiscent.
So is the Sports Almanac? Is the Sports Almanac real?
Well, no, it's called the Internet now. But they used to have books and magazines like that would have like a list of all like. It would be a magazine that essentially was Wikipedia.
Yeah. Okay.
So back in the day, yes, they had things like that. But the Farmer's Almanac basically tracks weather and like seasonal conditions and stuff like that. And they've been around 18 something, probably. I don't know.
Ooh.
You know, and it's
Let's not
still,
cancel this.
It still has that classic hole in the corner. And do you know what that's for?
Is it to like put on your ring?
No, it's well, first of all, the magazine's probably only about yay big by yay wide. The hole is to hang it on a nail in the outhouse. That's where they used to keep them. We can fact check that later.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun little tidbits.
See, I thought the Sports Almanac was real from Back to the Future. And
Is that why you were asking me about a DeLorean earlier? Are you literally trying to go back and get a Sports Almanac?
I had a dream, Jake. I can't explain.
I've heard this one before.
But no, dude, I thought we were gonna get into some game lore,
some video games. Yeah, let's transition away from real world and get into the
I think we were too real world this last episode.
The Digi world and not Digimon.
Have you ever played a Call of Duty?
A Call of Doo-Doo. I have played a Call of Doo-Doo.
Did you grow up with any of them?
When did the first Call of Doo-Doo come out?
Jamie, bring that up.
Let's see. Call of Doo-Doo. C-O-D.
Because, see, I think I remember...
Game.
I think it was maybe the last PlayStation 2 Call of Duty came out.
2003.
2003.
Yep.
I was 8 years old. And I was...
My daughter was 2.
11.
And depending on the time of the year it was released, my son was either just born or a couple of months old. Guessing that it comes out at...
2006.
Let's see. Guessing that it comes out around this time every year. Because it, came out 2 weeks ago? Or is coming out?
Oh, I don't follow Call of Duty.
Spoiler alert, Call of Duty 7.
Call of Duty 7?
Yeah. I think it just came out. Jamie, pull that up. COD 7. November 14th. It comes out this week.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
It's Call of Duty Black Ops.
Black Ops? Oh, we're beating a dead horse, guys.
Black Ops
I don't
7.
know. I played Black Ops 1, and that's what I was trying to get to. I found out about Call of Duty around 2006 when Call of Duty 3 came out, but I didn't play Call of Duty until Call of Duty Black Ops came out. COD Blops.
COD Blops.
If you will.
COD
And see,
Blops.
I think it was the game right before it, Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I didn't play that one either.
They had a nice little Easter egg game mode.
Really?
That you had. I don't remember if you had to beat the game or if you had to Konami code yourself into it, but you could get Call of Duty Zombies. And
I've heard of zombies.
And so it would become
Which
one
I've
of the
played
maps.
that with my son-in-law in Texas. I'm not very good at it.
It's a fun arcade game. It's the
I'd be better if I had the actual arcade
mayhaps,
too.
Mayhaps.
You know?
Because yes, dude. When I got it on VR, dude. When I got it on VR,
Oh, you have it on VR,
bro.
we gotta come.
We have to have a VR episode.
Yeah.
But check it out. Blobs follow that trend. Bring in Call of Duty Zombies. Just repurpose shit from the game. Repurpose characters, weapons. Now it's an arena, and you have to fight zombies endlessly. You're gonna lose, but you get to see how long you can go. And because, again, game, eventually you get a little bored if there's not a little bit of story. Dude, the fucking lore in Call of Duty Zombies was more interesting to me than the goddamn actual, serious military, geopolitical campaign story.
Really?
I'm like, but what happens to the German Nazi working with the AWOL? What the fuck is it called? American SEAL and the fucking Soviet and the Japanese.
See, there's way more lore to these games than I even know.
Dude, at one point the Nazi turns into the zombies and controls all the zombies. And then at one point that same guy loses being the zombies. And then like he becomes a person. I don't know, man. It gets crazy.
Where do you think my entry point into Call of Duty was? Which game?
Was it Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
No.
Then you know Sabo. Was it the first one?
No.
Call of Duty 6? Or 7? The one that's about to drop?
Nope. Must be one that's not very popular. Call of Duty Ghost.
Ghost.
That was the only Call of Duty game that I've ever bought. I did download Black Ops 6 last year and played a little bit with my kid. Shouts out Jay and Silent Bob were playable characters. That was pretty cool.
I feel like I got a couple.
Yeah, Call of Duty Ghost was definitely mine.
Uno segundo. Sorry, I thought my dad died.
Speaking of Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost was my entry point, and I didn't really play out the whole story. I got it mostly to play with the kids. You know, my kid was big into the games back then. Judge me if you want. I just let my kid play the game. You know, I played it with him 90% of the time until he got a little older. You know, he's probably like 11 or whatever when he was playing.
I mean, it's not more crazy than any of these other war movies. It's like,
no,
that's a movie.
Yeah, I'm not a big video game violence like, oh, get it out of there. No, I mean, okay, we rated them. We get it. It's just like movies. Parents are going to rent R-rated movies and let their kids watch them at home. They're not watching what they watch on TV, and half the stuff on TV is way worse than the video games anyways.
Like, at what point are we just, like, walking on eggshells?
Right. One of the stories that they had, or, like, sub maps that you could do, was aliens. They were, like, these almost like Attack of the Killer Tomato type. They like hopped and bit at you, and you had to like move through the map and defeat like a mid-level boss. Then you'd go and you'd shoot all these little things, collect more ammo and more things to use against the bigger bosses as you move through the levels. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Again, it's a Call of Duty game. I don't need to go out and buy 8 different Call of Duty games. One Call of Duty game every few years is sufficient. Like, and especially now with the Game Pass, my kid pays for the Game Pass. I just download it off of the Game Pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. At that point,
why buy it? I just download it off the Game Pass. Delete Black Ops 6. I played it maybe 5 times. I'll delete that off of there, clear up the space on the Xbox, download that, and away we go. Not going to buy it when you're just going to drop a new one next year. And we don't need, like we talked about before with GTA. It's been 15 years in between games, right? I mean, yeah, that's a little too long, I agree. But, you know, we also don't need a new first-person shooter or third-person shooter, whatever, in every year. There's not that much of a change. I mean, yeah, you're going to give us a new story, I guess, but is this a continuation? Like these Black Ops, are they all connective?
Not all of them. And I guess that's the only appeal in Black Ops, is that they are kind of like in the same universe. In the same, That's where I was kind of getting at earlier. They like Modern Warfare. They're like, hold on.
Because I feel like they were trying to go for like an Assassin's Creed type thing where it was just generational type stuff too, where it was like, oh, now we're going to give you Call of Duty, World War II, you're that type of combat.
Which the thing is, they beat that dead horse. It was a couple bones.
That shit's glue and dog food at this point.
Like, they gotta pick up those hooves because there's nothing left. So they started getting sci-fi and
like, the zombies and the aliens and shit like that.
Because then apparently, like, I didn't follow it because I was like, more Black Ops. I kind of liked it when I was playing with the one. Whatever. But then I jumped in at like Black Ops 4 because Zombies was getting a cool update. I was like, okay. But I didn't know that there was a 5, 6, and now a 7. Yeah. I thought people were memeing on that.
No, and it's so there's a huge culture that just like are so geeked when these games come out. I'm big into sports ball. There is a NFL quarterback. His name is Kyler Murray. He plays quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. There was allegations one year that he wasn't studying film and staying up late and playing Call of Duty. Okay. Then when he re-signed a new contract, there was leaked that there was a little note in his contract that said it was required for him to do so much film in the building, per week or whatever. Basically saying, put the video game down and come, do what you're supposed to do. Then the conspiracy gets even crazier about this because every year it seems like he gets hurt around. He just last week went on the IR. That means he's out for a minimum of 4 weeks. So that's last week, this week, and the next 2 weeks. It comes out on the 14th this week. So you want to start putting all the dots and pieces together. I think the Arizona Cardinals at this point finally said, hey, you got hurt early in the season. We understand. Guess what? Take your 4 weeks, enjoy your Call of Duty, come back in when you're ready to play football.
We gotta see what happens in the zombies.
Let's see if we can ask Google. Google, how many games has Kyler Murray missed that are speculated to be
too long?
He's missed 7 games already this year. Let's see how many games.
He's got to get that KDR. He's got to bring it up.
It's rookie numbers, and he ain't a rookie no more.
No rookie in this house. Bringing something lower than 3.0. Unbelievable.
Oops.
But yeah, dude, that was the zombies fucking dump. The best, honestly, my favorite part of the little background lore in the zombies mode was that a lot of these Easter eggs were cherry topped with a cool death metal soundtrack, like 3-minute song.
That's a lot to read, but that's like, there's no said proof, but like they're linking like the evidence, like they're supporting the theory. It's like Mythbusters instead of busted or confirmed. This one's just a plausible.
If the boot
Considering it's a foot injury, that was a great pun. And this guy doesn't even know sports ball.
I'm under a rock, motherfuckers. I'm playing Pokemon, dude.
What was the game that, like these releases that people get so stoked for? Is there a game that you've sat at the store and waited in line to get it? If you're not I was gonna say if you're not comfortable admitting.
Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. Oh, yeah.
How long was the line?
Not really. It was like a 5-minute wait.
Okay, so we're not talking Black Friday lines like these games released before downloadable versions of these games were available. Like you used to have to go to GameStop or Best Buy or Walmart, or people would be, when Walmart was 24 hours a day, people would be lined up in the gaming section waiting for the clerks to be like, can't sell it till midnight. I may or may not have swiped a Jim Carrey The Grinch before it was on sale. I mean,
Very Grinch of you.
I paid for it, but I
Skadoinked it.
I talked my way into having it early.
Look, if you talked yourself into it, no foul. No.
Well, I talked to the boss and I said, "Here, look, I'm going to leave the money. I know you can't ring it up."
Your way.
Right, I talked my way into getting it. So,
Katsuchika.
I've never waited in line for a game.
Never.
No. I've never waited in line for movie tickets. Like you got to go to this before you could buy them online and shit. You'd have to go if you wanted a later, before it'd sell out. You'd have to go early, buy your tickets early.
I went with a homie who picked up Fallout 4. So I went out physically to wait in line at GameStop to get Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. And then I went with the homie, with my roommate, to the Fallout 4 release. I didn't pick one up because I downloaded it on my computer. But I was like,
pirate.
And it no. Like I got it off. Like,
oh, gotcha.
I did it
Incredible.
legally. I bought it.
You did a credible source.
Because I wanted to have it ready, but it still wasn't ready until even after my roommate already had his copy and had his installed. And that's what we're like, Bethesda.
How long was that wait?
Like a couple hours.
See, that's what, I wouldn't do that. Not for a game. I don't need a game.
The wait for that game? A couple minutes.
Oh.
GameStop. And so there was plenty of GameStops around, so no crazy line.
Back before they started liquidating.
Yeah, back when they were kind of cool still.
Oh, you got 6 of those? We'll give you 10 cents. Each? No, 10 cents.
Or do you want another game on the rack?
Right. In the blue section.
That's why I really liked GameStop. I came in, like I said, right when they were still cool. And so they still had an amount of retro games before they were retro.
So how cool would it be to do something like, so you know how like in these neighborhoods and stuff, they have those little book nooks where you put books in there?
Game nooks?
Game nooks. Wouldn't that be something cool? I mean, you're limited because you don't know what people you're gonna go and see. Oh, do they have something for my console? Have I played it?
That's what I was about to say. Console wise,
but it's same thing like with a book nook. You don't know what books are gonna be in there. Romance novels, Dr. Seuss,
fair
cookbooks.
But we all got eyes. We don't all have an NES through the Switch.
Obviously, I mean, the collection value on an NES game, I don't think anybody's going to put in there. But like these Xbox games where you can download the old copy online, the discs themselves aren't as valuable anymore. Newer games, yes, but I'm saying the older games. Am I wrong?
I believe you are very wrong, Hakubo.
See, and that's where I think...
Let's talk about the value in being able to actually plug and play. Because let's look at an NES, plug it into the TV, plug it into the wall,
Yep.
plug in a cartridge, power.
Yep.
Within 15 seconds, title screen. Xbox 360. That's like 3-4 generations of consoles, and now it's the title screen to the console.
Yep.
You gotta wait for it to boot, and then you gotta
load the game.
You gotta look for where the game menu is. There's no game in. Oh, put that bitch in. Start that. It's a brand new game. You have to probably install it. Because I came in mid to end Xbox. So I think some of those were still like, put it in.
360 was my entry point.
Yeah. Put it in. You can still just play it. Some of them were...
I did the 360 Connect combo with the Family Dance Party game we bought that as a family Christmas present. Because gaming systems when I was growing up used to be family Christmas presents. They were for the family, not everybody gets one.
So fucking playing a game has taken so much longer. Like it does sound like it could be hours, the way I'm describing, because now you gotta put it in, see if it's installed into the system somehow, because some of these games became big, where it's like, we have to still install shaders, otherwise it's gonna look gross, or just install the game so that it runs faster, because it's gonna be too big to read off the disc. Flashback to...
Yeah, because they don't have the big Scantron discs that are this big.
And that's why I've told some homies, it's like, we're outgrowing discs right now, the way we have them. To propose a new disc, I propose Quartz Data. This is something I picked up.
You're getting into some technical stuff.
This is something I picked up back in the college days.
I have no idea.
Trying to find different ways to have more data in a small space, Because turns out, let me tell you some smart thing. Turns out we can only make so much data processing and holding in so much space. I think we've actually hit like the limit on how small things can be. So everything is about as big as you can imagine power, if you will.
So we can't get power sources any smaller than what they are now.
Yeah,
basically.
with silicon and gold, we're kind of there. We're at the peak efficiency. If we start going with other forms, dude, like DNA.
Are you talking encoding DNA?
Biological DNA? Ethics be damned. There's a way to make biological data banks.
I like how you preface that. Ethics be damned.
There is a way, and it just sounds gross, but how much data is in a chromosome?
I don't know. Is that a scientific... Do they know that? I did a 23andMe. I mean, do they know? Can I ask my clone?
I mean, I think they can, because they've, like, sequenced super simple stuff. So, like, say like, in 1,000...
So there's some unethical scientists out there trying to figure this out.
Gentlemen.
We have gathered you here today. We have a very special project we'd like you to work on.
And so that's why I was like, okay, so maybe there's some whatever stuff going on with biological. Because the also thing is, it will degrade. It will degrade.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So you will have to replenish, which you should replace anyways. I should have said you're gonna have to replace a lot more regular, which you're supposed to anyways. But you can make a fucking laptop crank out for a lot longer than just 8 years.
have you ever seen? Shift back up to a different topic here. We're talking about ethics be damned and biology and shit. There was a show on Netflix called Skins. Did you ever watch it? I think it only got 2 seasons. But basically what it is you get basically rebodied into a new biological skin, but the way it's still you is there's these like discs or whatever that go on the back. I can't remember if it's the base of the spine or the head. I can't remember, but that's the only way you can kill somebody is to destroy that disc. Like when you die, you're digitally uploaded into this thing and then you get a new skin basically. And it's like a crime drama. Like the first season, he's trying to figure out a murder, basically, and the second season is more about like him figuring out who he is and his memories, because he's a little like not completely linked up with the Matrix. It's a good series. It was 2 episodes or 2 seasons. It was worth a watch.
Speaking of reanimation, have you ever played Borderlands?
No, I think we've talked about that. Isn't that the one where we have to feed the people to the king?
Sort of. But back to my DNA bullshit. No, let's not worry about degrading and let's instead think about longevity. Like a disc can get scratched and stuff. You can still buff it out and it still works depending on how
You can only buff it
scratches.
so many times.
You can only buff it so many times, but there's only so much data we can put on that bitch. I think a 4K movie is like 12 gigabytes if you do it right. And that's not a lot, my man.
No.
Do you know how big? Do you know how big Super Smash Bros. 4 3DS was?
How many?
It was 20 gigabytes. That's a Nintendo game. That's a Nintendo game 8 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say 10. 8 to 10 years ago.
8-ish years ago. 2016, I think.
Wow.
And right now...
Feels gross when you say those dates sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I have to go 19 and I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like, oh, it's not. It wasn't 10 years ago. It wasn't even 15 years ago. The latest Smash Bros. I think is 28 gigabytes, 26 to 28 gigabytes. Nintendo. And now we got the Nintendo 2, the Switch 2. I don't know how big those games are, but that's Nintendo. They optimize where you wouldn't think you could optimize, my man. So when you look at some random like AAA name brand game right now, dude, 150 gigabytes, dude. That's like half of some of these Macs. That's half of.
I had Jamie pull it up.
That's half of like some of people's phone memory.
Super Mario Party Jamboree begins around 13 gigabytes, including upgrades.
That's why I love me my Mario Party.
AAA game reaching up to 71 gigabytes. Split Fiction is an example of that game. Hitman World of Assassins is 61 gigabytes. Cyberpunk 2077 is 56.
150, dude.
Fortnite is 29.5. Yeah. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, they're still making Kirby games.
Don't you fuck with Kirby, dude. Kirby will take it right back at you.
Oh, man.
I swear some of these Call of Duty games are all like 100 gigabytes. Like,
I know they take forever to fucking download on the Xbox. It's
maybe
like,
that's why I'm conflating.
it takes forever.
It takes so long.
It
Why are you
does.
downloading so
And like
much?
my son's like, download that. Don't download that. Download that. He's like, I'm helping you so you can just basically play. And I'm like, thanks. Yeah, because I'm not going to log on and play with other 15-year-old pimply kids, you know. It's not my jam. I want to get on and play by myself, shoot the computer, and just detach from the world. Immerse myself in the game.
Have I introduced you to the Nintendo? Because, dude, Nintendo still does it great. There's plenty of party game, and there's plenty of solo game. And their solo games still hit. They know how to do a game.
Nintendo definitely is the...
I don't know what they're doing with this
hierarchy.
Switch 2, but I did buy the Wii U, so...
I have my own Wii, so...
I do got my own Wii.
Yeah, I didn't have a Wii. I was never a big Wii player.
I really liked the Wii because it was the beginning of motion games.
See, I did the Kinect over the Wii.
Honestly,
I did
the Wii did
Fruit
it better.
Ninja. I did the Fruit Ninja game. There was a like a family adventure game that we did together. There was the dance party games that were pretty fun. But yeah, I was a Kinect guy. I didn't really like the Wii. I could do the bowling and some of it. It would just.
See, the Wii was the beginning of motion games.
Yeah.
Like, actually. Like, you look at... If you tear them apart, if you see any of these new VR controllers, motion controllers, it's just a Wii controller.
Yeah, I've noticed, like, looking at pictures and stuff. Like I said, I've never interacted. That's why I've got to come over and play
Like
with
Nintendo.
I got to come over and play with your toys.
Nintendo just fucking nails it. Because they get that
They've
it's
been
got
doing it for like 1,000 years or something.
for real, dude. They got that fucking eldritch ancient knowledge, bro. They're like, no, we would like to play. And so, I mean, yeah, the Kinect came out to try to compete, but it was garbage.
See, I didn't dislike it. I enjoyed it.
The games for it were like...
The game selections were not very good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the implementation to the games to the Kinect, like, wasn't meeting. So it's like, the Kinect fucked. While the Switch fucked. Because then...
The Kinect was like, whoops, wrong hole.
Yeah. Yeah, and everyone was like, why the fuck did you do that? And the Wii's like, we made the motion controllers better. And then with the Switch, they made it even better.
So the Switch is like a Wii too?
Yeah. Like, ever since the Wii, the home console has, like, motion controls to some degree now.
Oh, okay. That's
Then
interesting.
the Wii U, the, like, kind of experiment from the Wii, because they could only do so much to the controllers without, it's like, just a new console. So then they came out with a new, stronger Wii that also had a touchpad.
I could use a stronger Wii.
Like, it played
Sponsored by Blue Chew.
It played in HD, guys. Because the Wii was standard. The Wii was like CRTV console. And then like the Wii U is dedicated HD console. With a touchpad. With motion and gyro controls. Because the PlayStation was like, our controls can fuck too. And so they started doing gyro controls. and those are pretty cool. But then
See, I don't fuck with PlayStation at all.
they're cool. The gimmicks are cool, but it's like, what are your games? They're great. They're great home consoles. I love me the Xbox and PlayStation home console, but my games, I still hang out with Nintendo. Like, nothing's flashy in the PlayStation and Microsoft Xbox lineup right now. Sony PlayStation had a big draw for me back in the day. 20.
We know Spider-Man's.
No, well, I mean, yes, Spider-Man, but no, dude, Bloodborne, fucking FromSoft game, exclusive to the PlayStation 4 for the longest time, and only recently they've made it, I think, more available, and now they're putting an exclusive game on the Switch too. Ooh. So I'm like, guys, why do you make me want to get this console now? Just for you? Because, like, we're gonna get a new Smash Bros. And we got the new Mario Kart. But what do you mean it's an $80 game?
What is the new Mario Kart? I haven't kept up with the Mario Kart.
Did you ever play Forza Horizons?
Maybe.
It's Mario Kart Horizons.
It's Mario. So I play Forza 7.
Right. So that's Mario Kart. And so Mario Kart Worlds would be like Forza Horizons, where all of a sudden now it's free roam.
Oh.
It's free roam, and you find the spot to find your track.
Interesting. So they mix a little free play in with the races.
Yeah. And so that was interesting for everybody, but then everybody got it's like, this isn't as cool as we thought.
I'm a classic Mario Kart guy. Just give me the tracks, give me the carts.
You can kind of do that.
I get that they've evolved, and like I've seen the movie where now the carts can fly and do all these other you can get motorcycles instead of carts, and I see how that's evolved, but I grew up on the original. I love the original. I don't even know, other than the one that was on, was it the regular DS? I think it was the DS that I bought my kids.
Mario Kart DS.
Yes, I played that one. Was probably like the last like game that I've played. I've not played any of them on the Switch or anything like that.
Yeah, I think
I didn't even play Mario Kart 64. I went straight. No, I went straight from Super Nintendo,
Super Mario Kart
to DS. I was busy having kids and raising kids. I didn't play video games as much. I started playing video games again when my kids started playing video games.
Yeah.
Now I have no kids around, so I'm very rarely playing video games. I play more when I go to Texas and I play with my son-in-law down there. He likes another older, mature person to play video games with who's like knows what they're doing other than kids. Or himself.
Because I love to play games with my boys, but they're too young to be playing the game. They are playing. They're not playing the game. They're playing their game.
They're not playing Bluey on Xbox.
You know,
is there a Bluey game?
Work. There is a Bluey game.
I figured there was.
There's a Bluey game that came out last year, and everyone hates it.
Oh.
And that's when I'm like, maybe we don't get the game. But
you're gonna let everybody else's opinion decide yours?
It's more of like you don't want to get the card game that doesn't let you play a card game, you know?
So if there's not other people playing, it's not really worth playing?
Sort of. And it's like,
because they're so interactive now, these games depend on you to be online and play with other people, right?
Yeah, not so much like that. It's more of like they're making it an episode of the show, but then they forget, well, an episode has beats that the kids like. While that's where I'm like, well, maybe that kind of works with a kid because then they're just playing around in Bluey's house.
Right.
So I don't know. But I do hear that a lot of parents just buy the game and just like take it. And even the kids are like, this sucks.
So I think we've talked about on the pod before about Simpsons being on Fortnite. Have we talked about this? Yeah. I'm pretty sure we did. I've seen a lot of backlash online. A lot of people are positive about it, but the negative backlash I'm seeing is we've waited so long for another Simpsons game, and we have to play Fortnite to get it. So I was a huge Simpsons Hit and Run fan on what was that? The PlayStation 2.
That sounds PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I love that game. That game was so fun. Probably one of the games I invested most of my time into as a game player. Mm-hmm. You know, some people invest in what is that? Dragons something or other, or whatever.
There's plenty of Dragons games.
Yeah. So there's all those like story driven, like Reign of Fire type games and shit. Where no, I was Simpsons. Hours and hours on the Simpsons.
Man, okay. Did you ever watch Resident Evil?
So I did watch some of the movies. I didn't watch all of the movies. And I don't think I played any of the games.
Just check it out. Back in the PlayStation, there was a lot of Resident Evil and a lot of Final Fantasy that did that like fixed camera storytelling video game style. And out of that came Devil May Cry, where it was still like serious tone, but then main character is a tongue-in-cheek motherfucker. So I feel like maybe I introduce you to some Devil May Cry. Maybe you enjoy it because
what's it called? Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. There have been many a game, over many a generation consoles.
So this is like a series of games.
Yeah, it's become a series, and the games got some shit going on.
The game industry is very much, I feel like, become the movie industry, where you almost
see this.
Yeah, so it's like you come up with a game, and you can't just come up with a game. You're not gonna sell a game unless it's probably like the best game ever.
No, you've got to have game loop,
story,
or story, dude.
How can we take this game and then make another game, and then make another game, and then have Disney make a movie, and then we'll have a show on Disney Plus about the C tier character that everybody fell in love with,
See, I liked when games came in.
Everybody's doing. It used to be the show, then a game, and maybe a movie. Now it seems like it's completely the other way around. It's like game, movie, show. It's like the shell game. Everybody, it just keeps shuffling around.
Because, dude, okay. Did you ever watch The Witcher?
No.
Check it out.
That's Superman, right? Cavill. Yeah.
First off, I guess the caffeine is kicking in. But check it out.
What's
Witcher.
caffeine?
The Witcher's got 2 games in the early thousands. I think they came out in the 90s. It was early computer game. Just that same, like...
Wasn't it also based off a comic book?
I don't know so much if that's how it started.
But I heard about the games.
But yeah, like 1 and 2 came out. Yeah, 90s, thousands.
Wow.
I think the second one came out, and then because there was nothing after the second one, comic books, novels, and then finally, after years of nothing, Witcher 3. Dude, everyone and their mother was talking about how good The Witcher 3 was. It's like, okay, I'll try it out. Dude, did you ever play Batman Arkham Asylum?
Those were the Rocksteady games, right?
I think so, yeah.
There was Arkham Asylum, and there was one other one, wasn't
City.
Was it just Batman Arkham City? I think that's the one I played.
Dude,
That's
Arkham
the one
City.
that came out second, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I played Arkham City, and I played, what was it? Injustice, the video game.
Yeah.
The Injustice video game, the fight.
Yeah.
Fight game. Yeah. So those were my two DC games that I played. I really liked Arkham City. My parents actually bought me that video game for Christmas one year. Yeah, right. As a grown adult, I asked for a video game for Christmas and got it.
I mean, Batman.
Right, Batman. I'm Batman.
Dude, and I love the lineup on that one.
I loved playing that game, and then my ex-wife, when I was at work, started playing it and just got addicted to it and took it over, and I lost interest in playing. I'm like, all right, I guess you're doing this game now. So I never finished it, but I did watch her finish it.
The gameplay in the Arkham series, I'm pretty sure kicked off a whole new. I don't know so much if it was before the Arkham games, but that's where I saw it, like around 2007, 2009 era. Like games were like, oh shit, the attack button, a parry button, a dodge button, and a jump button. A utility button, because especially Batman, fucking throw that shit out. Dude, that was The Witcher. I'm like, this is just medieval Batman. I have two swords and I have magic.
Does he have a cape?
I think you can put on a cape. And
No cowl.
You can have a cowl too. And you go out and fight hippogriffs.
Speaking of Batman, I saw a picture on the interwebs this week of Batman with no ears. The ears on the cowl. It's just Batman with a slick mask, like on.
That's upsetting.
It was very disturbing to watch or look at. I'm like, this doesn't look right.
It's not what you're doing.
But yeah, those Batman games were fun. We've talked about the new Wolverine game coming out.
The Wolverine game's coming out, dude. I want it. I want it in my face.
I want to play it. I don't know if I want to own it, but I'll play it. Maybe demo it on Xbox if my Xbox is up to powering it. I can't get Marvel Rivals.
I want it. I need it. Because I need to show you the Xbox 360 Wolverine game. Forget what it's called, but it's fucking great.
I don't think I've played that one either.
Recommend.
Or knew of it, honestly.
We should do a retro trailer.
Some video game trailers.
God dang, like I need to show you on some freaking young adult video games, not these kiddie games. Well, let me tell you something about Viva Pinata.
Whose birthday party was this at?
I think it was mine at GameStop. Because this is what I was saying earlier. GameStop was cool at one point, man. Like, especially
I remember
back when games were just a disc. When games fit on a 4 gigabyte disc. When games fit on
the size didn't matter.
1 gigabyte cartridge. Dude. $10 games, $15 games because they're pre-owned. Getting some fucking heat at the GameStop. I got so many games for so cheap. And then now, like half of my games.
My son always asked for GameStop gift cards. Yeah. Every birthday. He's like, just gift cards. GameStop. That's all I want.
Dude, half of those games that I got at GameStop worth so much cash right now. Because again, the whole game you can hold in your hand. Some of these games you cannot hold in your hand. You're holding a...
And even if you do get the disc, you've got to download like update packs.
That's what I'm saying. Like a 4K movie has to come down to 14 gigabytes. That is as much data as you can put on a disc. A game is no different. That 14 gigabytes is just a key to let the fucking internet know you could do. You got me on politics. 14 gigabytes, dude. That's what you're holding.
That sounds like something that if we could get you and Elon in a room, you guys could figure that out. Guy's gonna be a trillionaire, right? Like,
is he?
Yeah. The Tesla. Not to get into financials and political shit, but yeah, I guess Tesla approved a pay package for Elon that will make him the first trillionaire. Yep. With a T. With a T. Trillionaire. Kind of rolls off the tongue. Trillionaire.
All things lead to Rome. Oh, did I fuck it up?
Or Mars. One of the two.
Are we on?
Oh,
yeah.
We were talking games.
Games.
And how much data we can store.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's just a freaking digital key to let you download the rest of the game. It's stinky poo. Get your Nintendo. Some of those are actually just on that cartridge, dude. Some of those are on that cartridge.
I think I will invest in a Nintendo system at some point. I'm not sure when, but you're pushing me pretty hard towards one.
They are annoying. They do have to install. Some of them do need internet to install. But then it just does become pick it up, plug in, play, and within a minute, you could probably play like 5 games. Because Nintendo's like, oh, people just want to play a lot of the stuff that we already
You want to
have.
interact with me? You want to do stuff? Let's get busy.
Because, dude,
PlayStation and Xbox, all about the foreplay.
They dropped some fucking good shit during the Rona. Like, bad. Big time bad. Big time good for games, dude. They dropped Animal Crossing, a very low effort, like, time waster, actually. Like, you won't be able to do everything in that game in one day. You actually have to grow a town in real time. It's gross, but people will do it. And then, look, man, you could just waste time on that bitch. And it's fucking...
I'm good at wasting time. A lot of TV.
We need to get you Nintendo as well, I'm saying.
Yeah. That'd be more draining my time. Hey, we talked about Batman, and there is some DC news brewing. So Batman Brave and the Bold is going to be James Gunn's Batman movie in this slate. It's going to focus on Robin and Batman and some other stuff. I'm not 100% on the details. I haven't paid too close attention. But early fan casting for Batman for the new James Gunn DC was that Alan Ritchson. He played Aquaman in the WB Smallville episodes that featured him. Most recently, he's played Reacher on Amazon. So that was like, fans were going nuts. Like, cast him as Batman. Cast him as Batman. Here's the rumor. He is in talks with, was it WB Studios? Like DC Studios now, I guess they're called.
Okay.
He's in talks with DC Studios for a role. he has shot down that Batman is not the role that he is going for. He said it's more of a violent role. So probably more of a villain. And with that build, I could see maybe a Bane.
More Bane. More Bane?
That's the thing. Do we do another Bane? Do we bring Bane in?
Who else is big?
But if we're also...
Grundy.
No, Bane... well, we had those crazy Bane in the Poison Ivy, Batman with... Batman, it is getting cold in here. You should freeze. You know, with Arnold played Mr. Freeze. Bane was in that movie too. I don't know that a big name actor played him, but we recently had Tom Hardy in the Dark Knight Rises.
Batman.
Yeah. Oh, Batman. So do we go back to that? Well, again, we're going to be dealing with Damian Wayne, who is associated with Talia Ghul. So there is that connection with Bane there, possibly, if they want to go that route. But my question for you is, if Alan Richardson, however you say his last name, if Reacher, there, I can say that, if Reacher's not going to be Batman / Bruce Wayne, who do you think, just off the top of your head, give me 2 or 3 names that could be the next Batman? Now, keep in mind, everybody's like, oh, who's going to be the next Batman? Who's going to be the next Batman? You guys understand that he has to play 2 roles. He's not just Batman. He has to be Bruce Wayne as well. So you can't just fan cast a dude in a suit unless you cast the other dude in a suit.
Jamie, pull up the name of this man I'm thinking. I have one in mind. One second.
I have one in mind only because I happened to read that headline about Reacher and then instantly saw another picture of somebody else, and I'm like, you know what? I could see that working. Who'd you pull up over there?
I want more Robert Pattinson. I want more of the Batman. See, but this is. I live under a rock, man. I haven't watched this Batman. If we're gonna get more Bane, I want more Robert Pattinson.
Don't say things like that when you haven't seen that movie. Not that it's a terrible movie. I actually liked the movie, and I can't wait for The Batman Part 2. Now, here's where this falls apart. It doesn't match the tone that Gunn is going for. These are movies and things that were in development and almost like locked in before Gunn took over. It's not going to be Pattinson. My top choice right now is Andrew Lincoln, Rick Grimes himself. He can pull off that stoic Bruce Wayne a little older, and he could, bulk up and fill out the suit. He's very Michael Keaton-ish as far as build and frame. I mean, Rick was a pretty badass on Walking Dead. So I could see that. And he speaks in an American accent, so he is British, but
Peter Dinklage. What do we think? I think he's got the range.
I'm not against.
I loved him in Destiny.
So do you remember, you probably don't know this, but back in the 80s there, or maybe even the 70s, there was the Toxic Avenger. Are you familiar with this?
I've heard.
There were like 3 or 4 like really like low budget. They created this superhero, Toxie. It was the Toxic Avenger. There was even toys and a Saturday morning cartoon. That, yes, I did watch and have the toys. Peter Dinklage was just in a remake of that, where he plays the main character, Toxie. Right. It's interesting. I've not watched the movie. It's on one of those. I want to check it out for curiosity reasons, but I don't. It's not something that's like super nostalgic. Like, oh, they remade that. I got to check it out. And when I get around to it.
Any finals?
Any finals going on? Yeah, as a matter of fact,
I graduated already. I don't want any finals.
You had the coffee crash already?
I'm about to, dude. Do you hear it in my voice?
I do. I do. So final thoughts from me. I gotta get into some more Nintendo. I gotta start price shopping some stuff.
Get a Nintendo, dude. They appreciate so much.
Maybe I'll go halvesies with my kid.
Look, Your Honor. I think the Wii U came out in 2012. I think we got it 2013. And now everyone's paying like damn near 1G because now that it's outmoded and Nintendo isn't actually doing active support on it, you can start putting whatever you want on that console. You're not using a computer anymore to play your Nintendo through GameCube anymore. Now you're actually using a Wii. You're actually using a Nintendo.
Oh, wow.
Everything we say here is for satire and entertainment. This is not real. But like in tangent to that, the 3DS and the Nintendo DS, both outmoded at this point. You can kind of do whatever you want. You already could kind of do that with the DS.
But then I'll have to call you and ask you, like, how do I do this? Which one do I click on?
That's the thing. That's the beauty of starting with the DS and the Wii, is that you do like 1-2 finaglings, and as long as you have your hard drive plugged in, dude, you got everything. You have everything, and whatever you've played is right there, dude. Which, I mean, then you have like, I only play 2 games. So whatever you want to play, dude. If you want to play more Simpsons Hit and Run,
that sounds like a plan. I do need to get my hands back on some of that. But no, winding down here tonight. I don't have much going on.
I'll be out, Metro, y'all.
Out hitting a mic here and there. I don't have any other shows planned other than the Moose Giving show on November 22nd at 8 p.m. out at the Southline Moose Lodge. We're moosing it up again. We're gonna have Yogi.
Shout out to Yogmeister.
Ken Carlson from Indiana.
Ken, what's up?
And we're gonna have Alex Wellhausen. And Hannah Osborne from Monroe coming in. And Aqua is going to be there doing a set.
Shouts out Aqua.
And I'll be hosting the whole damn thing.
Motherfucker.
Maybe if you're unplugged from the simulation, we can have you come out and do a podcast.
Guys, are you going to see me in the wild with this scarf and swoopy bang?
We'll have to cut the cord, get you out of the simulation, jailbreak you. I'll be Neo. Come rescue you first.
Because I want to plug into some, like, I don't know. Jiu-Jitsu feels a little played out. What's another cool martial art?
I don't know.
Tekken.
Sounds good. But yeah, the Moose Show, Moose Giving, is on the 22nd. Come on out, guys. That's a big day. That's the day the Ford family bought the Lions, and the rest is still being made history. But anyways, before I continue to ramble on and lose train of thought, because the weed is wheedling, guys, that's been us here in the Pothead Cafe. Until next time, guys, do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. Just might change your life.
Guys.
I'm fading.
We're fading.
Oh, I'm faded.
Fading.
All right. I'm faded. All right. Oh my god, I can't sit anymore. I was getting too fidgety in the chair. Oh my god.
No, yeah, I've been getting fidgety because of the caffeine.
No, I'm getting fidgety because I sat in a car for 4 hours a day already.
We should go take some walkies.